Atlas Control, this is 1134. Check for green.
1134, all systems green. Arc launch protocol initiated. Cryogenic preparation commencing. Initiate nanotrite injection.
Check. Cryogenic life support systems online. Subterranean launch injectors ready. 97% nominal.
External disturbance detected. Cryogenic chambers compromised. Chamber Omega-5 online. Initiating emergency nanotrite activation. 3, 2, 1. Nanotrite sequencer online. Release cryogenic chamber seals. Internal arc temperature nominal. Rebooting internal data systems. Nanotrite bio-augmentation systems fully deployed. Nanotrites active. Current position unknown. Remote location beacon offline. Running full diagnostic tests. Arc external pressure seals fully released. Safe egress is now confirmed. Outer door lock disengaged. Initiate pre-recorded media playback.
This is President Davis. You, the Ark Volunteers, are mankind's last hope. Our survival, our very existence rests in your hands. No one will know what you will find when you awake, but remember, you and the contents of these arks will form the final barrier to the extinction of mankind. Our prayers go with you, and Godspeed.
End playback.
You! Over here! It ain't safe here. Get in. I know you got questions, but we gotta get moving. Got bandits all over these hills. We best get going. I'm Dan Hager, and you are one lucky son of a bitch. You know, ARC survivors are worth a lot of money to whoever hands them over to the Authority. Wait, you don't even know the Authority yet. Well, I guess you don't know anything about any of them. Hold on. Got bandits. Damn shame you're still wearing that ARC suit. It's a dead giveaway. Pretty much their world out here. Probably looking for their buddies. Damn. Now we both got a problem. We need to get to my place. Once they see what I've done, they'll be coming for blood. And for you. I've got a plan that might get us both out of this mess. Here we are. We need to talk. Get out of the buggy. Come on, this way. You know, I put a lot at risk to save you. Not just my life, but the lives of everyone here. I survived this long by staying out of trouble. Saving you may have changed all that. So here's what I need you to do. Head to where those bandits live and wipe them out, plain and simple. No one walks out alive, except you. You can use one of my ATVs in the garage, and that pistol, and the supplies on the table. Oh, and you won't just get my thanks. Come back alive and I'll dig up some armor that'll fit over that ARC suit you're wearing. We got a deal? One more thing. Those bandits shouldn't be too hard to take down. Not for you. I hear there's something special about you Ark people.
Haven't seen anyone new around here in quite some time. This world is a dangerous place. Got things a whole lot worse than bandits running around out there. Always keep your guard up whenever you're in the wasteland. I understand if you feel lost. This whole world is so much different from the one you came from. It is dangerous, but just remember that there are always good people out there. Trust your heart.
Don't know why Dan brought you back here. You people are only trouble. Now be on your way.
Let me guess. You want to know how to throw a wing stick. Ain't easy, friend. I see Dan gave you a pistol. Not a bad weapon, but if you want some subtle killing power, you'll need to use a wing stick. They've got a nanocore for smart targeting, but it'll still take a little practice to master. I'll make a deal with you. You prove you can hit something with them, and I'll tell Halleck it's safe to sell you some. Ready to give it a toss?
Hey Josh, how you doing? Just playing some Rage. I haven't played this in years. At one point in time, I was thinking about playing it every year for Thanksgiving, but then like some things happened over time where like of 2 years of me working, and then it's like it got an end where I wasn't doing it, and then I was gonna do it like this year that it just came on by, and then this is like I ended up visiting my mom, so it's like, well, we might as well just try to get that in this year early on because I loved this game back in the day. Because I remember, like, I think it was the second time I beat it. I think my nephews were coming over. It's like, for Thanksgiving, I was like, you know what, I should do this every Thanksgiving. And I did that, like, 2 or 3 years in a row. And it was, like, pretty cool to actually always do that every year.
Good hunt. All right, here are the rules. Watch for the pop-up target
Teleported
and
me.
hit him as quickly as you can. See how many you can get before the timer runs out. Follow the rules and you'll do great. Come on.
Surprisingly quicker at aiming this on PC than I am controller.
Good job.
I've noticed like how buggy it is. Is that why you didn't much like it? Because I've noticed like
Nice
the
job.
dialogue will
If
cut
I were a
off.
target drone, I'd be nervous. Talk to Halleck and he can set you up.
Welcome, stranger.
Name's Halleck, and it's a pleasure meeting you. I run this little shop. Got enough supplies here to keep you alive and fighting. Best stuff in the wasteland. Oh, and if you find something of value and you don't need it, bring it here. I pay nicely for quality goods. Care to browse my selection?
You can actually activate the DLC that's from the Anarchy Edition. It's a little bit weird how to do it. Currently, now I don't have it activated. I probably won't do it until I go to Wellspring. But then there is the Scorcher DLC that, yeah, you do have to pay for a little bit, which I did pay for that DLC. And I think that's the only DLC you technically have to pay for. But I see what you mean, because, like, yeah, you always, on every single case you look at of Rage, it's always Anarchy Edition. Anarchy Edition. It's like, how am I ever going to get this equipment? This extra equipment, it's like the shotgun, what is it, the extra car you get, the extra piece of armor. And I think there's, like, sewer missions as well you can get with the Anarchy Edition. But you can unlock it within the PC version. You just have to mess around, like, you have to take the DLC code 2 and put it over DLC 1 folder, like, you actually have to make it, and it's a little bit weird, but yeah, you can get it all in there.
What do you need, pal?
But the other one, the Scorchers DLC, I believe you actually do have to pay for, no matter what. $25. I usually would buy this because it's scope.
Hope to do business with you again.
But if you look up the game on, like, PC Gaming Wiki, you can actually see, like, how to activate the extra DLC that's coded in from the Anarchy Edition. But as far as I'm aware, like, when I played the game back in the day on the 360, and then at one point in time, somehow, like, someone bought a, like, pre-owned copy of the Anarchy Edition that still had the code from the Anarchy Edition. And they gave me the code to it. Like, a friend of mine that was, like, living with me at one point, like, we both got pre-owned copies. I had a pre-owned copy that didn't have the code in it. And we both had pre-owned copies. They both said Anarchy Edition on them. And we were like, how in the hell did we access this DLC? And then, come until years later, he told me that he actually had the little sheet inside of his, but he never redeemed it either. Like, but his was also pre-owned, so we didn't know if it was, like, that code was, like, already pre-redeemed, because we bought it at GameStop. Basically, both the copies. And then, at one point in time, I finally got internet hooked up. I tried to redeem the code, and it basically comes with the sewer missions, which all there is down there, just a few items down there. It's not really anything majorly important as far as I'm aware when I played that. But the only thing that overall that you could miss is maybe the Scorchers DLC, but that you have to pay for no matter what. But it's always able to be bought, and it's not like a pre-order item, so. But I haven't played Scorchers DLC yet, so who knows. But I did buy Scorchers DLC, like, right when I bought this copy, so luckily we'll be able to go through that. I do like the PC controls a bit better, because it's like, you know, like how Doom it's like always a shooter game, first-person shooter. It almost feels like that in a way. Like with first-person shooters, like this is mostly. So I do overall like that sort of feeling with it over Xbox 360 controls. The only thing I don't like about the PC version so far is the fact that the dialogue sometimes will cut off, like right at the end. Like I noticed it with the first guy who's talking to me. Like you could see the dialogue they were supposed to say in the subtitles, but like you know you could like cut off because you can hear it even happen. That's the only issue I've had so far with the PC version overall. Oh, I like that loading trick. If you look over here, all of a sudden it goes into high resolution. If you go over here, it's all low resolution over here. I like that trick. They did that with Jak and Daxter, but it was a dummy over here in Jak and Daxter. So it's like basically when you go from one island to the other in Jak and Daxter, one would be a dummy area, so like it'd be a low resolution area, but like it would be just like a texture blob over here. But like when you get like halfway across the map, the camera would move on you and do like a little bit of a trick, and then take the area that you were in and turn that into a dummy in low resolution and put the new area to all high resolution and be the actual area. That was the interesting thing with Jak and Daxter back in the day. So I do like that sort of cool thing, like when I turn, all of a sudden this is high resolution, this is all low resolution. How do I crouch? Okay, so C to crouch. Oh, space bar, okay. In case you're wondering why I'm looking around like that, is because I know there's extra secrets, extra items in the game. They don't really give you much of an advantage, it's just a cool item to pick up. Some of them you can actually sell and then just get money out of. But there's actually like a little gambling game you can get in second town you get to, which is Wellspring, which you can really just sit there, save and load, or else you can just constantly grind at it. Or that little mini game, you can get everything in the game that way. It's pretty cool. It's a lot grinder I need for that. Can I craft items? Yeah. No, I cannot. Or can I? Okay, no, I can't craft items. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because there's some items in there as well.
Flesh stuck in my teeth.
You always know because it's a lock grind door, so it's got important items on it.
Time for our next sacrifice.
Let's see if they're gonna shoot.
He's below.
Okay, yep. They're gonna shoot.
I'll get him.
Headshot. I was like wondering, why did it just take one shot and then I realized it was a headshot, like when I saw the blood come out of his top of his head. So I don't remember them being that easy, like with one shot. But yeah, I never liked the idea of like every single edition, it always said Anarchy Edition, Because you like, you can walk up to the store and it's like, okay, why does every single copy say Anarchy Edition? But there's no extra DLC disc. Like, you know, like you'll pick up like Game of the Year edition at the store and you'll get like a extra disc with it. It'll say like it'll say like bonus DLC disc or some crap like that. I didn't like that about this game where it's just like Anarchy Edition with every single version of it, no matter if you did buy the Anarchy Edition or not. It's always the exact same disc. It's just 3 discs for the console version. And maybe the PS3 version might be like 1 disc because it's all Blu-ray. But yeah, it's like there's no extra disc there. It made no sense to me. Let be all of it, you actually have to activate the DLC by hand on the PC version. And on the 360 version, supposedly they eventually made it to where you can buy the Anarchy for like $2. But on PC you can't buy the Anarchy DLC, you actually have to activate it by hand. Sort of sucks. But at least there's guides out there of how to do it. It's pretty simple. It takes like about 5 minutes. Because it's just like copying a text file into a new folder that you create. And then you just rename from DLC 2 to DLC 1. And then boom, it's done like that. And it's like, it's all activated.
There he is!
Come here. It's like waiting for him to come down because he just like jumps down. It's like, okay, is he gonna actually do anything about it, or is he just gonna sit there and suddenly start shooting? Remember, if this comes up and back around, yeah, it does. You get a card deck. Those card decks you can actually use in a mini game that's in the game somewhere along the way. You can also get money through that. I forget what it's called. I think it's like this. It's like blackjack or something. I don't remember. No, blackjack is technically a different game. But yeah, it's like some based game. It's like Tarzan, where it's like that Blades or whatever it is, the Elder Scrolls one where you actually had to flip cards, almost like Yu-Gi-Oh! Also, more in a way, because I know what Yu-Gi-Oh! Is more like than I do of the Elder Scrolls card game. I forget what it's even called anymore. It's been so many years since I've even heard of it. What you been playing recently, Josh? No clue what you've been up to since the kid's been born. Oh crap.
Well, well, look at what Hagar sent to us. How dare you think you can walk into our house? Take him to the kill room. you're awake.
Ah, wow. I
I
remember
like
WoW.
my prey to know what's coming. I promise this will hurt.
Oh, it's E, okay. Yeah, I get it. I know how to do this. I did it once. Because I was testing the game out in multiplayer once. Oh, GoldenEye. Is that the Switch version, or is that like the old Nintendo 64 version of it? But the only time I ever played a WoW was when that Panda expansion came out many years ago. Like, I don't know, maybe 2007. I have no clue. Maybe it was like 2008. I have no clue when the Panda expansion came out, but that's when I played it one time so many years ago. But I never really wanted to get into WoW after that point. It was like, I enjoyed playing WoW. It just, the issue was, is like, you're constantly paying over and over for the same game. That's like my huge issue with WoW. But overall, like the gameplay design, I enjoyed it. The Switch and Xbox version, that's the one that had like an unfair port, because I don't remember if it was Switch that had the online multiplayer or if it was the Xbox version. I think Switch got the online multiplayer. Xbox Series system didn't get the online multiplayer, if I'm correct, unless they fixed it along the way. Yeah, the only GoldenEye version I've played was the original, which was in 64. And I played, what is it? The GoldenEye version that was in Wii, that you could play like with the GameCube controller. It was like a sort of like a remaster, or like a, not remaster, but like a remake of the movie into a game. I think it was GoldenEye Reloaded, I think it was called, on the Wii. And the only other one I could have possibly played, and that's only if it was in 007 Legends. Because 007 Legends had like a lot of James Bond games.
Just us and the rats. Hey, you!
Well, I think it was just of the movies that never became a game. Like Die Another Day was one of them that was pretty good. Because I love the movie Die Another Day. Like, oh, cool. There's actually a game of it now. Die Another Day in it.
Holy shit, that hurts.
Time to face gravity. Oh yeah, I love most of them.
I'm gonna carve you a new one. Come on, you maggot.
As a matter of fact, recently, I pretty much just got like all of them. But there is certain ones I don't much enjoy. I know, like, I enjoy the Pierce Brosnan and Sean Connery versions. I've somewhat gotten to Daniel Craig versions. Wait, why is the music that loud? Dang. Hold that down a bit. I forgot about that, because that was even in the original console version, it was so dang loud. Wasn't it Roger Moore that did, the Moon one? I forget what it's called. Moonraker? I don't remember. It's been so long. I don't remember what the hell the name of that movie was. I think it was Moonraker. Yeah, it was Moonraker. Okay. So that was the one actor that I didn't much get into for the James Bond movies, because he did License to Kill as well, I believe. I didn't much get into that James Bond. Right now I'm trying to, like, eventually try to get to the other one. That's the other James Bond. I forget what it was.
I sense his presence. Over there! This sucks!
Because I haven't seen... Yeah, Timothy Dalton. I heard he was like a good actor back in the day, but I haven't ever seen any of those movies yet. I have them, but I haven't gotten into those ones. Like, I might get into it like tomorrow or something like that, but recently, like while I was like gone for a bit, I was watching the new TV show National Treasure, because National Treasure 1 and 2 were great movies. National Treasure 1 was good, National Treasure 2 was good, and at the end it was like, what's on page 47? Oh, you mean the book? Book? What book? And then it was like so many years of nothing. There's like little teasers like, yeah, we have the script and everything. We're gonna come out with the movie. Oh, Disney doesn't think it's a really good script. And then eventually they came out with the TV show, which recently they just finished on the 8th for the first season, which was very good, surprisingly. A lot of people didn't much enjoy it probably because the main actors, or yeah, like the main characters were of a foreign background, like from Mexico and stuff like that. But I overall enjoyed it, like this overall story and everything of National Treasure, Edge of History. You know. At first, yeah, I didn't much, like, I was trying to get into it, but it's like, can I? And then it's just like, after you start understanding, like, what's actually happening, then it's just like, oh, this is actually pretty good, because like you understand the actual characters' backgrounds, like even the enemies, like how she was even betrayed, and it's like, what? And you actually understand like why she chooses her ways. Yeah, Disney, they're dicks sometimes based on like the way they want to do things. Sometimes they're actually good in the way they do decisions, but a lot of the time, yeah, they're just dicks about basically everything.
Over there!
Like, I remember the newer Star Wars movies. They're just like, yep, not watching those because like the whole change in it. Because George Lucas overall wrote like a timeline that was supposed to happen like along the way, and it was completely screwed up with the 7th movie. Like, Luke was even supposed to have kids. You know what they did? They just killed him in the movie. They killed him, like, I don't know if it was like the 8th one or something like that, or maybe the 9th one. I don't know, something along there. There's no kids that he ever had. I didn't know it until someone else told me about the movies, but anyway, so originally, like, along the timeline, now this I knew before they told me, but basically Han Solo was supposed to have a kid named Anakin Solo, but the thing is, in the movies, technically he did have a kid, they just gave him a totally different name. And they just gave him a totally different destiny and everything. It just completely changed everything. The way it was originally designed around the framework that George Lucas has written for it. Or... I'm thinking I'm going a little bit too far on this end. Might want to go back the other way. See what's on that end.
I'm gonna carve you a new one.
Oh.
There he is.
You following me across the map, buddy? An item I can pick up? No, it's a vase. in the world are these? I've never seen these in the game. Or no, wait, technically I have. I just haven't seen them up this close before. Very weird. Hey. I understand they're like, the flying balloon thing, you can get to helium. You actually have to ignite it. I see it! Well, I don't know, like, what it is that they're carrying. I don't know if there's, like, spiking or what. Can't do anything then. They just spark. Makes no sense to me how balloons spark or whatever.
Get over here! We need help over there! I'm gonna bleed now. He's over there! Oh, shit, that hurts.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Freaking bullet. Oh, that guy isn't dead? I mean, he isn't alive? I'm surprised. Because he's just like, I'm bleeding out over here. And it's just like, okay. So, is he faking? Apparently he did just bleed out to death. Do a stealth kill. I don't even remember if there's a stealth kill.
Who's that?
It's like, who's that? Oh, crap.
I see you!
Back in the motel room, buddy. How is he not dead? He took a bullet to the head. What the heck? Took a bullet to the head and he's like, I'm fine.
Where are the others? He's over there!
Yeah, he did. 2 bullets to the skull. Oh, I heard that.
Look good.
He did. Zipline back. Okay. Could be a lot grinder or something like that around here somewhere. Like that. How's there now like a lot grinder here or something? Because like I believe you can just go through the main area of like the first one. You can just try to just unlock that door like when you come back. Don't remember where the lot grinder is. Oh well. Ooh, Ghostbuster. DLC. Not DLC, achievement. Ghostbuster. I got the achievement. Okay. See if I can just go through here again and grab something like a block grinder. I'm assuming where you'd find a lot grinder at this point would be at the end of the level. Because they would stop you from opening that door somewhere. So I feel like normally you just get picked up. Huh. So there is no lot grinder here. So then I have to craft a lot grinder. That sucks. Oh well. I have to remember to come back. Unless lock grinders over here? No? Okay. So you just search the entire area for a lock grinder that doesn't exist anymore. Okay. There was another time you had to come through here. Yeah, there's this door here. Yeah, I know. I get it, game. It's weird because like the whole movement changes the speed of it. Mouse cursor. No. Take those. Don't know how I didn't know those before, unless they just respawn as it was coming through. Yeah, no little lock grinder in here. Okay. Lock grinder out here. Oh, yeah, you do have to come back to this place. Now that I do remember that. You have to do this thing. I remember doing these as well. Am I... Oh, in Inquire Wellspring. try. Even though I can go with it later on in the game. Site, I can grab like I know. Ah! I think this is where the sewer level areas start coming in. Yeah, here's the first sewer area.
You're not thinking about going down into that Those sewers are dangerous, you hear me? Dangerous! Got mutants down there hoarding everything they can find. I hear it's good stuff, too. Stuff taken from people they kill. Listen, don't you go trekking around down there without some serious firepower. God only knows what might be waiting for you.
Yeah, I got firepower. So wait, what? The DLCs are just unlocked for me? Okay. I didn't even need to activate it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything down here yet until I get a machine gun. Mission incomplete. You will lose progress. Ah, darn it. Sewer mission. Okay. Very odd. I have the DLC already unlocked. Yeah, I don't have the shotgun on me. Yeah, I don't think I had the shotgun on me, so I don't know what this is right now. Seems like, yeah, we gave you some items, but we didn't give you all of the items. Whoa. Coming out of the woodworks. Okay, good. $5. Wonder what he's planning to spend it on to get out of the sewers. Okay. Empty room. all of them. Wow. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ease up, ease up, ease up, ease up, ease up. Cool. One sewer mission done. Like, go over here to the end of this sewer, grab this item, and leave.
You made it back in one piece, I see.
Yep.
There are sewers all over the wasteland. Just look for the hatches. That's if you're crazy enough to go looking for them.
Okay, cool. So I guess this DLC is like unlocked for me for some weird reason. Even though I didn't even try. Okay. Awesome.
Hey, pal. Care to browse my good? I might have something you need.
Could you possibly have ammo ingredients? And that's it. Okay.
Hope to see you again soon.
Good work.
Okay.
We're all a little safer because of that. You got our thanks and that suit of armor I promised. But as you can see, we got other trouble. Listen, the settlement was attacked while you were gone. Bunch of bandits we've never seen before. They didn't take anything, they just came for the kill. We have some good people hurt, and we're running low on medical supplies. I'm gonna need your help again. Just past the hill across the way, you'll find another settlement. They tend to stick to themselves, but they're friends, and they have what we need. Just give this letter to Richter. He'll know what to do. If you help me again, I'll make sure our mechanic in town sets you up with your own buggy. What do you say? Thank you. And before you go, make sure you got everything you need. Ammo, wing sticks. If not, see Halleck. He's right under the old sign out front.
Please, hurry back with those supplies. If we are raided again, we will surely need them. Thank you.
Okay. Any items here? Any at all? Okay, nope. Rumbles in the dark. Rumblings have reported caves at the Hanger settlement. Find the entrance to Hager Caves and investigate what's going on. Oh, this is Scorcher's DLC. Okay. I ain't doing that for a while. Not until I get, like, towards, like, end game.
You want to give it another go?
No. But I can't grab that. Is there anything on the shelves over there? No. Okay.
Damn bandits. We got attacked while you were gone. We drove them off, but they still did a good amount of damage.
Oh, you won't talk anymore? Okay.
Hey, buddy. Come to look over the goods? What do you need, pal?
You have nothing.
See you soon.
What? Why is my quest saying go back here? Is it trying to get me the Scorcher DLC? Yeah, it's trying to get me the Scorcher DLC. Which I don't want to do the Scorcher DLC right now. I want to do quests. Supplies. So I can't craft yet. Okay, good. It's active. Not good that I can't craft anything, but it's actually where I still know what's going on in the game. Anything over here? Nope, nothing in. Good.
Got a lot of work to do here, pal. If you need something, come by later. Maybe I can help.
Looking for Richter. Friends of Dan are welcome here, but don't think about making any trouble.
If you got business here, go and talk to Richter. He's the man in charge.
You need something straight? Well, Dan's run into some trouble again, I see. Well, Janice is going to need to see this list. Go on. She's just up there. You're the note, but when you're done, come back here. I may have something that'll interest you.
must be one of Dan's new boys. Let me see what you need. Some of these things I'll need to track down. But you know the way it works here. We help you, you help us, right? A member of our group, Juno, went missing a few days back, and I'm getting real worried about him. So while I gather your supplies, how about you go look for him? If you find any trace of him, I'll reward you with my own recipe for making healing bandages. Can you please do this for me? Good luck, and I pray that he's safe.
Couldn't help but notice, stranger, that gun you're carrying isn't much of anything. Could set you up with some real firepower. Help us out here, and I'll give you a real weapon. Our radio tower up on the hill stopped working. We need someone to fix it. Yeah, probably just out of alignment. You get it fixed for me. I'll give you a shotgun. So, good luck. This should be an easy job.
Stay alert! Hey, you don't belong here!
Shot you can take. He's not dead yet? Okay, he's gotta be dead or something like that. Was an item down here at one point. I don't remember if you have to come back and grab it or what.
There he is!
be a problem. Okay. Going in. Might be a bit of an issue. First time I ever actually ran out of ammo in this game, ever. Because they just kept on shooting bullets into a dead body, it turns out. Personnel only. Okay, so that enters into a whole. Point where I want to leave. I have no ammo. Even when I just go to pull the trigger or the fire button, it just automatically swaps out to fist. See what a fist can do against someone with a gun. Yeah, smart idea. You got a choice anyways. Oh, hello. Wow, one punch to him and he's dead, but the other guy took like 3 punches. Can I go in this room? Yeah, okay. Yes. About the other quests. Oh. Well, I might as well go back up there anyways. I get. There was another pathway that I could go up to. Might have to run all the way up here. Watch it be absolutely nothing. Is it earn back or turn back? Oh, turn back. You see the T. It's like, turn back? What do you mean? Yep, not going in there. I'll turn back. Surprised how fast I can move. Yes. Yeah, still Wellspring stuff. Okay.
You made it back. Go talk to Richter. He's waiting for you.
Any new items I can pick up around here? No.
Hey, you. Looking for some work? With Juno gone, I can't leave my post. But we need to warn the nearby settlements that we've got muties in the area. Can you help me out with this?
Okay.
Excellent. Now, take this firework cluster and shoot it off on the ridge. I've got a launcher there. It isn't hard to find. Let's go. Find the launcher at the top of the ridge and fire that cluster. People need to be warned about those mutants.
So you rigged it up, but you forgot to bring the ammo, I'm guessing.
Well, not bad, stranger. Didn't know about the mutants. We usually don't get them this far out. You did good, though. See Janice. She's waiting to hear what you found.
Ah, so that's how the ammo works. Okay.
Juno's dead? I knew something was wrong, but I had hoped he would show up. This world takes so many good people. But thank you for looking, and here is what you need, as well as the plans to make your own healing bandages. Just look for the things listed and put them together. They will help you whenever you are hurt. Thank you again, and good luck.
Recipe. Bandages. Build? Okay. Exit.
Some advice, but these hills are crawling with bandit tribes. They mostly fight each other, but if they find you in their turf, they'll kill you first, then figure out if you're friendly or not. You watch yourself. You better get those supplies back to Dan. He wouldn't have sent you here if it wasn't important.
Where is Quest? The final one? Oh, it's this one. Okay. Mutant alert. This one was set to active. what the hell I'm doing. Oh, crap. Getting out of here. Oh, crap. They throw things. Beggar. Okay, gonna run. Okay. Okay. That was easy. I just shot them all, but I ran out of bullets faster. Up close. Small groups, I figured, why not? Punch them to death. Probably wondering what in the heck is going on, because it's like I drove by the building one time and then drove back across it again. And it's just like, what in the heck? Because I'm just driving around constantly without dropping shit off.
There's more out there in the wasteland than anybody thinks. It's a dangerous place, but if you know where to look, it can be mighty worth it.
I saw the fireworks from here. Great job. And here's what I promised you.
Or like right here, yeah. What is this getting?
Good work. I'm starting to think I made a good decision by saving you. You truly are someone we can trust, and I am in your debt. Now go talk with DR about that buggy. Look for him in the garage. Get that buggy fixed up and come back and see me. I've got some things for you to do. Get that buggy fixed up and come back and see me. I've got some things for you to do.
You know what he sounds like? He sounds like, that dad that's in Roseanne.
We needed those supplies, thank you. Life in the settlements has never been easy, but Dan keeps us together. His instincts about who to trust have always been right.
If I'm correct, the actor is John Goodman, but I could be wrong. It's the first thing that popped in my head. Is like, okay, I think so, but who knows?
Hey, come over here. I've got one word for you to remember. Feltrite. You know what Feltrite is? No, probably not. Well, let me tell you. Feltrite was inside that asteroid that darn near wiped out the whole planet. But what it left behind, now that is interesting. Feltrite, ore from outer space. Powerful stuff. You get your hands on it, you keep it. Only trade it for something really good.
Alright.
I buy and sell everything that you need in these parts. I might have something you need.
I haven't seen one lock grinder on you yet, buddy.
Hope to do business with you again.
Adrenaline overdrive increases your max health for 60 seconds. Interesting. But only does it for 60 seconds, so it's sort of useless. It sold some of my head, but whatever.
Hey, buddy. Dan said you were taking that old buggy off my hands. Truth is, not a bad vehicle, but, see, it needs work and parts. The work I can do, but the parts you're gonna need to get. Johan, back at the Outrigger settlement, should be able to help. Sound good? Okay, see you back here when you get the parts.
Radio, okay. I'm assuming that's what the tow truck is supposed to look like, sort of. It's like, well, some idiot could be just sitting there with that radio. They have no clue what the tow truck looks like, so they could just shoot him.
Welcome, friend.
Right, okay. Oh, mid dialogue. Thank you.
So, DR needs some parts for that old buggy. Man, he should just junk it. Now, I'd like to give the parts to you, but I'm afraid I have a small problem. Afraid bandits raided my garage not too long ago and ran off with most of my spare parts. You're gonna need to go down to their hideout near the old dam and find what you need. Think you can handle this? Could get a bit hot in there.
This lock grinder schematic. You'll need it. Okay, good. Finally get a lock grinder schematic.
Won't be easy taking on the bandits on their own turf. Here, take some fat boys for your pistol. That ammo kicks some real butt. And in case you run into any locked doors, take these plans to build a lock grinder. They do exactly as their name says. Good luck.
This whole
Yeah, I get it.
area has been getting
When you
more
get the
and more
parts,
dangerous.
bring them
Bandits and
straight to
humans moving
DR.
in closer. Stay sharp in those ruins out there.
It's weird because they're popping out of existence. Do I have any lock grinders? As far as I'm aware, I do not. Okay. I need to build a lock grinder. Okay. Yeah, if I remember where the first place was I went into. That's not good. It's a little bit concerning. We just blow him up. No ride out here. Oh, I do, okay. Well, put me in the right direction. Still? I don't know how, like, people on the 360 would always be able to remember to do that. Because, like, you have to, like, swap disc ability to get the Wellspring. And then to come back from Wellspring, you use a burst, so it's, like, very tedious. Unless you have, like, all the discs in Lego, but that's, like, on the older firmwares of the system and let you do that. But I believe, like, on the later firmwares, you still had to swap disc. Which I tried to play it without the install thing one time. I think I tried with the install 3 discs like a couple times. Yeah, I get it. I built a lock grinder for a reason. You can build them in the engineer draws here if you have schematic in the parts. And, as far as I'm aware, I built a lock. Oh, because. Did it seriously? Great. I have to walk all the way back to the front. Drive all the way back there. Get the schematic again. And then drive there. Great. You can craft them in your engineering tab. It's like, yeah, I know, but all of a sudden it's like... Did I just die? I don't know what sort of weird crap that was. That was like a weird flop. What? I have to go back to this guy again? What? But I have my bullets on me. Makes no sense. Oh, come on, game. You've got to be joking. Well, that just happened. It went back so many missions, but I'm not gonna redo them right now, probably do them tomorrow. That's ridiculous how much stuff I just lost within that one death. I had like autosaved all the time. Okay. Whatever. This game like another day. Yes, I want to quit, but I want to eventually come back to it. Okay. Let's see what we're gonna rate up at this point. Because that was like always at this point. I can do it all over again pretty easily. It just takes some time to do it. So here. Ooh. Shane's playing some DK64. Let's go rate him up. Yeah, I didn't always like think about saving. Like on the 360 version, yeah, I saved all the time, but like I forgot there was even that mechanic. I was like, okay, game's constantly doing these wheel things. Alright. Saving. I have to worry about it for a while. We'll continue it tomorrow. Get some progress. Either that or I'll do it the next day. Either way. We'll make lots of progress in no time. Get you guys later.